I'm just going to start every video in the series by saying, do not watch the current video you're on until you have watched Let's Play Pokemon Showdown New Series Explained. Without it, you're not going to have any idea of what's going on. I hope you guys enjoy the series. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Gold, and welcome to episode 1 of Let's Play Pokemon Showdown. If you guys remember last time, I got my team generated for me, and here they are. Got them all into Showdown now. I'm on my special Let's Play Pokemon Showdown account here, so that my ladder rating is exactly 1000, so that this challenge can begin. First up, we've got Nidorina. I decided to go Poison Point, which is one of its normal abilities. Poison Fang is the only stab it gets. Toxic Spikes will actually really support the team. It's the only form of hazards this team gets so far, so that's great to have. Crunch is actually, is that, yeah, I think that's slightly more powerful than Poison Fang is, even with Stab. And Double Kick, I guess it's just there for coverage. He gets very little moves here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Bulbapedia here to show you that all my movesets are actually legal under my challenges. So there's Double Kick. You see Nidorina up here. There's Toxic Spikes, there's Crunch, and where's here? There's Poison Fang down at the bottom. So these are all just moves it learns while leveling up. So let's move on to Haunter. Since I have Toxic Spikes, I decided Hex would be really cool to have on Haunter. It could have some huge power if I can get up the Toxic Spikes. So it's kind of a cool combination that I got there. Shadow Ball in case Hex isn't up. Dark Pulse because it's really one of like 2 or 3 other good special moves that Haunter gets in its normal move pool. And Destiny Bond. I realized that could probably get me a free kill. I'm going to rule that if I get a kill with Destiny Bond, that gives Haunter the experience, unlike in a game where no one would get the experience in-game. And same as if I get a kill with some, say I get Stealth Rocks, or I guess Nidorina has Toxic Spikes, so if I get a kill with Toxic Spikes, that will be a kill for Nidorina. So that'll work towards my experience. I decided to go max speed, max special attack for Haunter. This Nidorina is more of a defensive set, trying to get up those hazards, help out the whole team. And so let's go over here to Bulbapedia, check out Haunter. There is a Shadow Ball, there's a Destiny Bond, there is the Hex, and the other one was it Dark Pulse? Yeah, there it is, right there. So all moves Haunter can learn. Let's go on to Lanoon here. So with this set, I'm kind of focusing on not having an item. Thus, I have Covet as my stab. And so basically what it does is if I have no item, it steals the target's item. Obviously I'm focusing on that because I'm not going to have items for for the start of this, just because I only have 1,000 money or Pokédollars. I have got Fling, so I can covet an item. If I don't want it, I can fling it back. It's a dark attack, so that's pretty cool. I've got Belly Drum, because if there's a good time to set up, Belly Drum is still an insanely good move. And I've got Play Rough, because it's kind of the only other powerful move it gets. So let me just quickly hop into Bulbapedia again. Lanoon, Play Rough right there. Let's see here. There's Covet. There is Belly Drum. And where is Fling? Fling's right down there by Belly Drum. So as you can see, this moveset is legal. Gonna go on to Golduck now. I decided to make this more of a physical Golduck, just because its move pool that learns naturally kind of lends itself to that. I've got Cloud9 as my ability. Aqua Jet, Disable. I do have Hydro Pump, and I put a little investment, all 4 points into it, and Zen Headbutt. So this thing can hit on both sides. Aqua Jet is great because it gives me priority. And again, just gonna hop over here. I'm just gonna show you this whenever I make a new Pokemon, so you guys know I'm not cheating. Aqua Jet right there, Disable right there, Hydro Pump right there, and let's see here, where's Zen Headbutt? Right there. So there is my Golduck. And so now let's move on to Audino. Audino, I was so excited to get you, and then I saw your move pool. And I need to work on leveling up this Audino. Once it gets tiers up, it's going to be one of the most valuable members of my team, but until now, ugh, I have to go Double Edge Last Resort. Let me show you how bad this move pool is. Look at this. Audino, Last Resort, play nice. It gets Refresh, but I mean, I kind of like Last Resort. Heal Pulse, excellent. I don't really want to give them Regenerator. Simple Beam, not too helpful. I mean, just taking a look at this, it gets absolutely nothing useful. Fortunately, it does get its regenerator ability, which is great. That's not a hidden ability, so that will keep it around for a little bit longer. Double Edge is going to do some recoil that I can heal off with regenerator, and Last Resort should do some decent damage. I just made it max HP, max attack here. And finally, let's go on to Simi Sage. This Pokemon, at first, I thought it only learned 4 moves, and I decided to check Pan, Sage, good thing I did. But Acrobatics, because again, no item. Crunch, Torment, which is actually really interesting. I didn't really know what it did, but the target can't select the same move twice in a row, so you could, like, send it in if they've got, like, Choice Banded Sock or something. You go and Torment it, it's going to kill you off to a close combat, but then you can go into anything else and it's going to struggle. And so you get, like, I could go in and Belly Drum with Laloon next turn. Something like that. And finally, Seed Bomb. Just because that's his best stab, and it's actually a really good move for it. And so I went max attack, max speed, so I can outspeed some more things and get off that big Torment. And so yeah, I'm going to show you what I thought. I was like, I saw this moves pool, and I'm like, are you serious? I have to use Leer. But fortunately, Pan Sage learns the rest of them. So there's Crunch, there's there's Acrobatics, there's Seed Bomb, and what was the final one I had? Oh yeah, Torment, of course, right there. So there you have the team. I'm going to pull up my spreadsheet now here. It has all my information. I've got 1,000 Poké-Dollars in the bank, and I'm going to spend them all. I've thought about this, and I'm going to get a Life Orb. The Life Orb is going to be really helpful for the whole series. It's something that will be helpful on pretty much any Pokemon. So I think it's a good buy at first here. So right away I'm just going to buy that Life Orb, and let's give that to a Pokemon here. I'm debating between a Haunter and Audino. I'm thinking Audino just because I really want her to tier up really fast. And in addition, it gets Regenerator, so the recoil won't hurt as badly. But Haunter doesn't really care about recoil because it's going to die to one hit anyways. And the extra power on Haunter could be nice, but I'm going to try that on Audino. If I'm not liking this set, I might go give it to Haunter later on. But I do own that Life Orb. I can't lose it in any way, so I might as well try it out here. Anyways, that is enough about the team. So I decided that because these videos are about more than just the battles, that I'm going to just give you an overview of the battles so that you guys can see what happened, and I can get more than just a couple battles in each episode, so this I can get more accomplished in a video. So over here, I'm just going to lead with Simisage, predicting his Pavilion, and that really doesn't work out too well for me, as he ends up not leading with Pavilion, and instead leading with his Sigilif. So right off the bat, I'm in a pretty bad situation. So I make the only real switch I have, and that is into Audino on his Sigilif here, and I do get lucky. He misses an Air Slash. Alright, and so I force a switch here with Audino. It goes into Sand Slash, and look, 38%. That's incredible. I'm loving my Life Orb here. It's doing well. I'm doing damage. So glad I have my one item here on Audino, and wouldn't you know it, Sand Slash goes for knockoff. There goes the only item my team has, and I'm not going to be able to 3-hit KO now. So after a few turns, Sandslash gets up his rocks, and Audino gets the first kill of the series. That is 1 experience point for Audino. Things are looking up, but he brings in his Sigilif. With Audino at such low HP, Sigilif pretty much comes in and sweeps most of my team from here. Golduck takes 1 Psychic and is able to get off an Aqua Jet before dying, but that's about all it can do to the big threat that is Sigilif. So after Golduck goes down, I send in a Haunter, and I'm just really praying he's modest at this point, because my Haunter is plus speed nature, so I think I've got a chance here. If this guy's modest, I could probably take it out with a Dark Pulse. No, Haunter goes down as well. So after Haunter is outsped, I'm like, maybe this thing is Scarfed. It's worth a try here. If I go for a Torment, and he is Scarfed, then I can get in Laloon for free and get off of Belly Drum. But no, I outspeed, and he kills me with an Air Slash. Next, I decide to try Audino. Now that I've got my Regenerator HP back, maybe I can live 1 hit and hit it with a Double Edge. Audino's really bulky, and so I decided it'd be worth a try to just take 1 hit from the Sigilif, and nope, he kills me with a Psychic as well. So I'm feeling pretty bad about my team right now. I go into Laloon here, and I decide I'm going to steal this thing's item. Let's see what it has. I'm just going to go for Covet, get myself an item here. I do 32% and take his Life Orb, which is actually great. It means I can live an Air Slash. I'm not sure if I would have lived it otherwise.
And so with a life orb, I'm really wondering if Covet will kill. So I click it again, and I get a crit. Laloon takes out Sigilif finally. That's one experience for Laloon, one for Audino. He brings in his Sawsbuck now. I decide just to go for a play rough here. I hit the Sawsbuck for like 40%, which isn't bad at all. And this thing kills me off with a Horn Leech, but Laloon really did his job. It saved me. And so now I'm forced to go into my Nidorina, my final Pokemon, and I'm like, alright, please leave this thing in. Let's just go for Poison Fang, and yes, he leaves it in. Great. Maybe I can get a kill for Nidorina. So close. Alright. Well, it looks like I could take another one of those. Let's go for Poison Fang. He goes for a Barely live it. Nidorina gets the kill. Alright. With that kill, that's one experience for Audino, one for Laloon, and one for Nidorina as he finally takes me out, and I end up losing the battle.
So let's go to the page here. Nidorina gets one experience. Zigzagoon, or Zangoose now, gets one, and Audino gets one. So we're working our way up here. We've got 3 experience points earned, which is great. I'm really happy about that Audino experience. I'm really happy with that damage it was doing to Sandslash. That was great. And so I'm just going to get right back in and search for one more here, because these battles are pretty quick.
So looking at this guy's team, I can tell already it's going to be a rain team. And that means he's going to lead with Volbeat. So I'm thinking, if I lead with Audino, maybe I can get a free little kill here. So I go for a double edge, and, I'm expecting the Rain Dance here, and when you know it, he goes right for Rain Dance. I do 63% to his Volbeat. And so I'm looking for an Audino kill. I'm trying to get some experience here. He goes for a Tail Glow, I guess just sacking it off. And Audino claims the second kill for herself. That is 2 experience total. So next he brings in Ludicolo, but I really don't care too much. I've got Audino in, so I just decided to go for a Last Resort. He goes for a Drain Punch, weirdly. And I do, look at that damage! So much damage to Ludicolo here. At this point, I'm like, maybe I can get a second kill. He goes for Leech Seed, and I kill off his Ludicolo. That is 2 experience this battle for Audino. I'm so happy about that, and I'm off to an early lead here. So things are looking up so far this battle. So he brings in his Excelgor here, and I decide that Audino is worth saving. So I go into Nidorina here to take a Bug Buzz, and yes, I take it. I'm able to take a second one even, so that's pretty good. And I just decided to try to get up some T-Spikes. Excelgor just goes for an Acid Spray here, and Nidorina is able to get up the T-Spikes, which is great for the team. This thing's kind of wearing on itself with its Life Orb as well. So I'm feeling pretty happy about that as he takes out Nidorina. So I just decided to go back into Audino, see if I can live one hit and kill it here. And yeah, he goes for an Acid Spray. I do take that easily, and Audino kills it. That is 3 kills this game for Audino. Audino already has 3 experience, plus the 1 from last battle. So I'm so happy. I'm almost halfway to tier 2. Just as I start to think I have got this battle in hand, he sends in Altaria, and things go bad quickly. He sets up a Cotton Guard, and I do not enough damage with Last Resort here. To make matters worse, he gets up another Cotton Guard next turn as I kill myself to Last Resort. Audino definitely did its job, but now I'm in a terrible situation against one of the biggest threats in the game that has set up. So I go into Haunter. The only real way I can kill this thing is by going for a Destiny Bond and praying. He attacks me and I live it. This is bad. I have to go for a Shadow Ball now, and so that's what I click. The Shadow Ball does shockingly good damage. I'm like, why did I just click that from the first place? He goes for a Cotton Guard. I guess just trying not to kill me. Maybe that's his only non-attacking move. So Haunter is able to go for another Destiny Bond against this big threat, Altaria, and he kills me off, which is just great. I take out that setup sweeper, or I don't know what exactly that was. But either way, Haunter gets his first kill, getting 1 experience point. And he goes into his Armaldo as I go into Simisage. And so I just go for a Seed Bomb here, and yet again, Simisage dies in 1 hit to a crit X-Scissor this time around. So next I send in Laloon here, and I'm thinking I can maybe kill it with a Covet, and also take its item for sure, so I'm going to go for that. I do not even get close to killing it, but I do take its Life Orb, which means I can live the X-Scissor, and he nearly kills himself off 2 poison damage. So I just go for another covet here. I take out the Armaldo, and that's another kill for Laloon. So that's 3 for Audino, 1 for Laloon, and 1 for Haunter, as he sends in his last Pokemon here. And so I'm thinking, yes, I can get this win. I can double that experience. I can get some money, and he kills me with Aqua Jet. So now it's a 1v1 situation. With money and double experience on the line, I go into Golduck, go for a Zen Headbutt, and I miss! He goes for a Brick Break, doing 45% to me. So next, I go for a Disable, thinking the Brick Break is the only thing he has to hit me neutrally. But he changes it up and goes for Night Slash. Things just went from really good to pretty bad. So here it comes, all down to this final play, and Golduck, as if to make up for the last one, gets a crit Zen Headbutt, takes it out. Golduck gets 2 experience, everyone's experience is doubled, and that guy's rating was 1,000, which means I only get 100 Pokédollars, but hey, that is my first win as my rating goes up to 1,040. All I need is 160 more points before I can challenge the first gym leader.
Oh, let's go over here. Let's give my Haunter its 2 experience for saving me. My Audino, its incredible 6 experience, bringing me up to 7. And my Golduck, getting me the kill, winning the game, gets me 2 experience there as well. In addition, I earned, like I said, 100 coins, or 100 Pokédollars, whatever you want to call it. So I'm halfway to a Pokeball here, made my first money, got my first win, and Audino, shockingly, well on its way to Tier 2. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of this video. Let me know whether I should include full battles or just kind of highlights of battles.
Hey guys, just real quick, I realized I forgot to give Laloon its 2 experience. I only gave experience for 5 kills for that last battle. So let's change that right here. He got 1 kill times 2 is 2 experience, plus the 1 experience he already had brings me up to 3. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.